Welcome to the Weed Doctor, Lessons in Weedistry. These are some of my favorite products and favorite ways to use those products from the medical marijuana pharmacies. Calm, balance, and relief. Now, why do I love these products? First of all, they're not pure THC. They are a combination of THC and CBD. So balance, like the name indicates, is going to be a 1-to-1 ratio of THC to CBD. It's also called pink pomegranate if you're looking for it online. The next one is called peach ginger or calm gummies, and they are a 1-to-8 ratio of THC to CBD. And then the last one, relief, which may be listed as wellness chews with blueberry elderberry. And they are a 1-to-20 ratio of THC to CBD. Now, the reason I like these is, first of all, if you're someone new to the world of medical marijuana, the low THC compared to the high CBD is going to be a great product for you to start out with, because you're not going to feel quote unquote stoned or crazy or different. You should just feel relaxed. And like I always say, if you're a complete newbie, start with calm or relief and start with a quarter of a gummy. Now, you want to wait 60 to 90 minutes after you take that quarter of a gummy to really assess how that product is going to affect you. And that way, the next time, based on that, if you feel like you need more, you can go up to a third. And if you feel like you need less, you can go down to a fifth or an eighth. Less is more. Okay, this isn't like the 70s necessarily, or some of our experiences in high school or college where you were just trying to get lit, have a good time, and kind of lose touch with reality. But when you're using marijuana as medicine, you always want to find the lowest effective dose. So multiple pharmacists that I've spoken with at various dispensaries have told me the same thing. We always tell our patients, start low and go slow. Now, this is beneficial for several reasons, but also mainly because you'll have room to go up if you need to. You won't necessarily build a tolerance to a high dose of THC right away. And also, you don't necessarily want to be sleepy or sedated or not able to function, particularly if it's during the day. So those are some of my favorite products. Balance I have found to be a great one to microdose during the day. It works just as well, if not better, as an anti-anxiety medicine. So if you have a big meeting, a big phone call, or something that you're nervous about, Balance is a great one. But I also want to point out key lime. Now, this is a lime that Good Day Farm has come out with fast-acting nano gummies. Now, let me tell you something I learned from Sam Hudgens, one of the many educators that I've gotten to meet at Good Day Farm. Nano gummies are water-soluble and regular gummies are fat-soluble. Now, what does that matter? What are you talking about, Jaya? Okay, so when you take a regular gummy, Sam recommends taking something with like a little peanut butter or a piece of cheese, because since the gummies are fat-soluble, if you take them with a little bit of fat on your stomach through your food, it will absorb better and you will get better potency and effectiveness. But nano gummies are also water soluble, meaning it's not relying on the absorption of fat or food to be able to work. It just needs water. That's why a nano gummy will hit you sooner, like within 10 to 20 minutes, but then the fat soluble portion of the nano gummies will carry you through the next 4 to 6 hours. So Key Lime is one of my favorite gummies for events, particularly social events. So if you have any kind of social anxiety, a quarter of a Key Lime will make you feel like every person that you're having a conversation with is the most interesting person in the world and you love that moment. But if you still have severe anxiety, and I do recommend that you do this with a doctor such as myself so you can have somebody walking the path with you, you could do a quarter of a Key Lime and a quarter of a Calm and get the social aspect of this, but the calming aspect of this. You see, it's not an exact science, but it is a safe science. Okay, so those are some of my favorite gummy products: Calm, Balance, Relief, Key Lime. Also, just in general, when you see a citrus type fruit or fruit juice listed like a lime or a lemon, then that is going to be more uplifting because citrus fruits and scents and terpenes are uplifting. So really good for depression, for focus, for creativity, right? But if you see something like blueberry or cherry, typically elixirs used in sleeping aids, then you know that's going to be more calming. Grape. I always tell people if you see grape soda or purple sunset, that is great for anxiety and pain because it's going to be more calming and relaxing and just allow you to settle into the moment physically or mentally. I don't use a whole lot of vapes, but I understand that they're very popular for people because they're odorless, so you can be discreet. One of the vapes I recommend all the time is the Ayo Granddaddy Purple. This is because it's very good for joint pain, for insomnia, for any kind of chronic inflammation, and for neuropathy. So if you're somebody that deals with nerve pain, which is that burning, tingling sensation, then an Ayo Granddaddy Purple combined with that relief gummy I mentioned earlier would be an amazing regimen because this will help you go to sleep, but then the relief gummy will work while you sleep because CBD is nature's anti-inflammatory. I know, and so you wake up not only rested because of the vape, but less inflamed because of the gummy. I mean, isn't it incredible? This whole world of medicine is here at our fingertips and you don't have to do narcotics or things that will hurt your liver, gut, and kidneys for the rest of your life. Now, in the flower strains, those are constantly rotating, so much harder for me to keep up with. And I don't necessarily use a ton of flower, but I've heard really good things about the Cookies Madrina. Super Lemon Haze is like an award-winning strain that I've heard is very good in the mornings, particularly if you have ADD and you need to focus, or if you just need something to feel focused, creative, energetic, but not anxious. So things like Super Lemon Haze and anything with a word lemon or like the citrus things we talked about earlier are good for during the day. Titty Sprinkles is a very popular flower, not just because I like to say titty sprinkles and not just because proceeds from the sale of that flower go to breast cancer survivorship research, but because it is a very good hybrid that kind of gives you that relaxation without feeling too sedated. Some of the other products that I really think this is a hero product. This is the Good Day Farm Full Spectrum Honey. Y'all, once you go honey, you never go back. Okay, listen, this is a 3-ounce jar at the Good Day Farm dispensary in Shreveport. It is $75. Down south, I think it's a little bit more. But this is a very high potency honey. A 1/4 teaspoon of this is 5 milligrams of THC. So all you need is a 1/4 teaspoon, not tablespoon, a 1/4 teaspoon, mix it in with some lavender tea, some chamomile tea, something that is relaxing at night. So what happens is the heat of your boiled liquid, your tea, while it's steeping, heats up the honey, so it basically emulsifies and liquefies so that when you drink it, it's that much easier for your gut to absorb. And just like every grandmother in the whole world universe knows, when you drink hot liquids, it actually stimulates those gastric nerve endings in your stomach and allows everything to be absorbed better and to work better. That's why a good cup of tea is good for you. So that's one of my favorite nighttime relaxation rituals. But you can also, just take the end of a fork and dip it in the honey and then mix that into your morning coffee. Also very nice. So if I had to go shopping for the first time, I would get Calm, Relief, and Balance gummies. I would get one of the fast-acting gummies, which I think are key lime. There's a raspberry, and there's a kiwi, strawberry kiwi, I believe. I would definitely get the honey because that's going to last you a long time and have a lot of uses and lead to a lot of good nights' rests. And then in the vapes, if you have pain or anxiety, I would get something with purple in it, like grape soda, Go Pen, purple sunset, Granddaddy Purple. But if you need something that's not so sedating, then I would stick with I love the Cosmic Berry Go Pen. That's a great one. I believe Trainwreck is a great one. Freedom is a good one. That one also has some CBD in it. And then I would also try some flower. I would try it all, honestly. And I always tell people, I really want you to build a sampler platter of products so that you yourself can understand how to use the products and how they affect you. And you may try a little bit of everything and say, okay, I'm never doing a vape again, or I'm never doing flower again. You may also discover, oh my God, I've never felt better than when I smoked a little bit of titty sprinkles. Stranger things have happened, y'all. So I hope that was helpful. There are much stronger gummies out there than the ones that I've mentioned. They're in the AO brand. There's the OMG gummies. There's Blue Raspberry, Focus, and Dream gummies. Those are much higher potency THC. So the things that I recommend are really things that are better for a beginner or someone who doesn't know a whole lot about medical marijuana and how to use it. But I always over and over find myself recommending these products in particular. And so that's why I wanted to share them with you. But as I learn more, I'll post more. And if there's anything in particular that you would like me to research or to talk about, educate, or explain, I'm always open to that. You can email me directly at drjaya@theouiddoctor.com. That's DRJAYA at theouiddoctor.com. You can call and book an appointment with me, 318-777-OUID, or just go to theouiddoctor.com/book, and I'll see you soon.